All right, hey everybody, it is the Mark Mo Show, the Season 5 premiere. Yeah, we're still here, how about that shit? This is Episode 1, Light That Gas. Hi, welcome to the show. For all of you regulars, hey, thanks for coming back. You're welcome, come on in. And for all you newbies, well, you got to check in with the bouncer at the door. I don't know if you're 21, I don't know if you have weapons.
Part of the process, yeah.
It's part of the process, so, just bear with us. But hey, you can find us on all podcast platforms and YouTube and all that good stuff. So I'd like to introduce my co-host and producer all around G, if you will, Aidan Maloney. Good morning, dude. How are you?
Morning. I'm doing okay. Little sleepy still.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a weird end to the week, but it's the weekend now, which means we forget about all that.
You have to. Just for sanity's sake alone, man. You have to forget about that crap.
But, a little chilly outside. Don't like it that much. But, hey, at least it's not the wind chills of last week. -3-degree wind chills. We went, for anyone not in the Midwest, I'm not sure if you guys had the same phenomenon, but in the Midwest U.S., we had a day, about 3-4 inches of rain. And
almost 70 degrees.
Yeah, 55, 60 degrees. And the next morning, -3-degree wind chill.
Yeah, so all that rain froze.
Yeah, perceived 65-degree difference in felt temperature overnight.
Overnight, yeah.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, that was a thing. Believe it or not, that's the second time so far this winter that's happened. And we're supposed to get a warm-up again this coming week, back up into the upper 40s, into the 50s. And we're probably going to have another similar day, and then the temps are going to crash.
Another cold snap, yeah.
I just feel this is becoming what winter is now.
The new normal. Yep.
Yeah, not that it's good, but it's here.
Yeah.
We can't control it.
Climate change, weird climate patterns. It's all happening right in front of our eyes.
Good times.
Yeah. Oil companies been real quiet.
Yep.
Real quiet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they can frack off.
Hey,
how about that? Anyway, Aidan also has a YouTube gaming channel called Aidan Spelled the Right Way. And just like this show, we kind of do a holiday break every year. And so he's going to be up and going, playing games like GeoGuessr and Polybridge and Observation Duty and a lot of other stuff. So what can people expect coming out of this break?
Coming out of this break, usually I take about a 2-week break for the holidays on Aidan Spelled the Right Way and AK209. But this year it was a 3-week break. Stress of the holidays kind of got to me, so I'll be coming back full force. Gonna have some excellent returning series like Polybridge and Observation Duty, and then a handful of new games I've got cooking up.
I love it. That's great.
Very exciting.
It's really interesting stuff. It's fun. Aidan plays a lot of interesting PC games that I don't think a lot of you regular maybe PlayStation gamers or Xbox or anything might recognize, but it's really cool stuff, and you should check it out. And sometimes he does these beta games too, where he gets on there and kicks the tires, lights the fires, and it's good stuff. So definitely check out Aidan's gaming page. And if you enjoy gaming, check out AK209 Guys Being Dudes on YouTube. We resurrected this popular podcast and changed it into a collaborative gaming channel. All the gaming fun from Aidan Spelled the Right Way, along with the improv craziness from the Mo Show. And I think, we've had pretty good response so far. I think people are definitely enjoying it.
Vibing with it.
Yeah, no doubt. And I'm loving it because, I'm an old school gamer, so I'm kind of new to some of these games. And Aidan and I have pretty much been playing 2 games in particular. But I'm pretty sure we'll expand that a little bit to include some other things, because the whole idea is not only to play a game, but to play a game where we can interact and we can use those improvisational skills.
Right.
And just, if you followed us so far, there was a Space Bear thing. And that was absolutely amazing.
Top 10 moments of 2025 for me right there.
Absolutely. To the point where I paused the show and I'm like, hang on. I grabbed my phone, looked at Aidan, I'm like, yeah, you keep playing the game. I need to figure this shit out.
And my God, I was right.
And you were right. You were right. I'm like, this guy's all over with whatever I have to figure this out. This is live research while he's playing a game.
Right.
It's crazy. But it was also a lot of fun. And then also when we did the GeoGuessr, that's always a lot of fun because you never know what's going to pop up on your screen, where you're at, who you're going to see, a sign you might see, a sign that may say ass. I mean, you never know. So we've had a blast with it. I've had so much fun.
It's very fun.
But anyway, if you enjoy our content, please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And if you like alt-rock and Irish punk music, tune in to my radio show, After Hours. It's Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Central and Friday afternoon at 8 p.m. Central. It's Friday evening. Used to be afternoon, but whatever. Lots of things there. So listen to it. I've got about three or four. It's just
3 or more shows.
Look, if people say I'm just drinking, I'm not. I mean, I am, but I'm not.
Saturday morning boozing.
Oh, God, why not? We may have to get on that soon. Anyway, it's a radio show, After Hours. Check it out, WVLP.org or your TuneIn app. You can listen to it that way. As I said, I've only got 3 or 4 more shows. Made a decision to leave the station. I kind of did already anyway, but just to honor businesses that gave me their money, I kind of kept this one going on the station for a while. And now it's time.
Yeah.
Now it's time to pack it up and put it in the old shoebox and throw it in the closet.
Put it in the Disney vault.
Put it in the Disney vault. But once again, I've told people, because people are like, "Oh my God, you're not dead." And I'm like, it's not a forever thing. There are certain things in my life I need to figure out. I also want to put focus into what we're doing here on the Mark Mo Show in AK219. And to be able to do all those things, sometimes you just got to cut stuff loose. So
yeah.
It's a good time to do that. And then it can live again. There are internet radio shows or channels, if you will, websites that have kind of courted me in the past. So I'm going to see if I can resurrect that and work it into ye old budget at some point. But so it's gone for now, not gone forever.
Right.
That's kind of what I'm telling people. So because I love doing it, I love playing music. You and I are both very, very, very much music files. I mean, we love this stuff in so many different genres. Not country.
Yeah.
Sorry.
With one caveat.
With one caveat, like if you're Johnny Cash and like guys from that area, you kind of get a pass. Everything after like 1985.
Yeah, it just became Christian nationalism with an acoustic guitar.
Right. And then it's like, oh, well, let's make it pop music with a twang. Ooh,
right.
Wow, that's original.
Yeah.
So we're not country music fans. We just don't like it very much. But it's not to say we don't appreciate people. Like some of the stuff Post Malone's done is pretty neat. Some of the stuff Jelly Roll's done, but they're atypical. They're not typical. Those guys are not typical country. Those guys are different. So yeah, for the most part, that's a no-go.
It's a no-go.
It's a
non-starter.
It's a no-go. But just about everything else, love it. Be it jazz, blues, whatever. It's all good stuff. But anyway, as they say, on with the show. And what we're talking about this week is from the title of the show, Like That Gas. So you kind of flip that around and put a
wordplay. Yeah.
Wordplay, and my brain stopped. Okay, I'm back.
Did you need a quick reload?
I did need it. I did. I needed a reboot, and I mean, it's not like a modern computer.
Plug it and plug it back in.
I've got Windows 95, man. It's
This is those loading bars on Windows XP.
Oh,
like, dude,
exactly.
Come on.
Dun, dun, dun. And then it's like you're waiting, and you're waiting. And
12
waiting,
minutes pass.
Still staring at the logo. You're like, come on, man. Don't forget about Clippy. Little paperclip guy. Used to be like, haha.
I can help you understand your PC.
I can help you understand your PC.
And then you ask him any question, it's like, oh, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
It just keeps popping up. Hey, that's not a sentence.
Just fuck off, Clippy.
Hey, are you a fucking moron? Clippy, I'm going to jump in this PC, I swear to God. Oh, my God. But anyway, it is... it's undeniably difficult to watch someone you love struggle with the effects of alcohol and drug use. And even when you can clearly see that they've got a problem, your friend or family member may insist that, no, everything's fine. Everything's okay. The dog in the burning house with the cup of coffee.
Right.
And I've seen friends deal with this, whether they have the disorder or they are the significant other and they're on the receiving end of all of that. So I did a little bit of research, and according to Waypoint Recovery Center, gaslighting is a tactic used to deceive and manipulate others by making them doubt their own perceptions, memories, and sanity. The term gaslighting, believe it or not, and I was kind of diving into this, and I found this explanation I thought was really interesting. The term gaslighting originated from a 1938 play called Gaslight, written by a British novelist and playwright Patrick Hamilton. The play features a husband in the 1880s London who is trying to drive his wife insane so he can steal from their wealthy upstairs neighbor. The ultimate goal of gaslighting is to undermine the victim's confidence and self-esteem to make them easier to control. It can occur in many different types of relationships, including personal relationships, professional settings, I know that one, with coworkers or managers. People with alcohol or drug use disorders may employ gaslighting to deflect attention from their drinking or drug problem, or to maintain the upper hand in their relationships. Knowing how to identify this behavior and what you can do to manage the situation can help you protect your own mental health while you continue to encourage your friend or family member to get the care that they need. Now, how alcohol or drug use disorders can lead to gaslighting, it's a form of emotional abuse that can have severe psychological and emotional effects on the victim. Here are a few ways, once again, according to Waypoint, here are a few ways that gaslighting may be used by individuals with alcohol or drug disorders. Denying or minimizing the extent of a drinking or drug problem. People with alcohol use disorders may dismiss concerns raised by others by making statements like, I don't have a drinking or drug problem, or you're exaggerating, or I can stop any time I want, but I just choose not to. Blaming others for their addiction-related behavior. Individuals with alcohol or drug use blame their drinking and drug use on external factors or other people, making statements such as, if you didn't stress me out so much, I wouldn't need to drink or do drugs. Or, I only drink or do drugs because of you and your behavior. Another one is distorting events to make them seem less troublesome. Individuals with these types of disorders say things like, you're remembering it wrong, or I didn't act that way, or you must have misunderstood what happened. Familiar with that one, too?
Yep.
Invalidating your feelings is another thing. So people with alcohol or drug disorders may invalidate the concerns of those around them, making statements such as, you're being too sensitive, it's not a big deal, or you're overreacting, everyone drinks or does drugs. Okay, sure. Now, how possibly to stop gaslighting and encourage your loved one to seek addiction treatment? Gaslighting can exacerbate the emotional harm caused by an alcohol or drug disorder and further strain relationships. Here are some tips to help you protect your own mental health while still continuing to encourage that person that's important to you to seek addiction treatment. Number one, you have to trust your instincts. And trust me, it's a long story, so I won't give it to you. Maybe not today, maybe another day, but I have a very heightened sense of instincts. Like, I have this gut feeling. It is right 95% of the time, and when I don't listen to it, I regret it because it was right. And some of us don't have that, which is why there's a problem. But gaslighting often makes you doubt yourself and your reality. Trust your instincts and acknowledge your concern about your loved one's drinking or drug use as valid. Super important. Use I statements when you speak about the addiction. So express your concerns using I statements to avoid sounding accusatory. For example, say, I feel worried about your drinking or drug use and its effect on your health and relationship, instead of you're drinking too much and you're causing problems.
Right.
So I think that is a very helpful one, using the I one, because it's so easy for us to go the other route.
It's very in line with nonviolent communication as well.
Yeah.
Where there are great books out there and videos on nonviolent communication, and that is very much in line with that type of communication.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. You can also focus on observable behaviors and consequences. Discuss specific instances or behaviors related to their drinking or drug use that you have personally witnessed or experienced. Point out the negative consequences that have resulted from their alcohol or drug use, such as strained relationships, declining health, or work-related issues. You can express empathy and support. Let your friend or family member know that you care about their well-being and you want to help them get care that they need to manage their condition. Emphasize that you're coming from a place of concern and offer your support in their journey towards recovery. Avoid arguments and defensiveness, and this one should have an asterisk and bolded and everything, because it's so easy for someone that gaslights you for you to just blow up, and now it's an argument.
Right.
So do I get this one. Stay calm, avoid getting into arguments, which the other night I did stay calm in a certain situation, and I give myself a gold star for that, because if anyone knows me, staying calm isn't always a strong suit for me. Sometimes I have to walk away, bite my tongue, punch a brick wall, whatever I have to do. But it's not always one of my strong suits. I did it the other night, and I'm really happy I did. But yeah, stay calm, avoid getting into arguments or engaging in circular conversations. Keep your focus on the need for treatment. Encourage them to evaluate their own behavior. Ask open-ended questions that encourage self-reflection, such as, how do you feel alcohol or drugs is affecting your life? Or what are some changes you would like to see in your life? And I think that is a super important one too, because when you ask those open-ended questions, you're forcing them to talk and communicate, and not just yes, no, I don't know, because those aren't acceptable in those types of questions.
It forces the hand to be introspective. Whether or not they communicate about it, those questions are going to be in their head, you know?
Oh, for sure.
And that's important.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Offer to assist in seeking treatment. Let them know that you're willing to help them find treatment options, accompany them to appointments, or provide support during the recovery journey. Assure them that they won't be alone in the process. Another one that I think is important, set boundaries and expectations that protect your mental health. Clearly communicate your boundaries and expectations. Reinforce that you will support their recovery, but not enable their destructive behavior patterns. And then the last one here, seek support from others. Reach out to trusted friends or support groups such as Alcoholics Anonymous and so many other, alcohol and drug-based support groups. So you have a safe space to discuss how your loved one's gaslighting is affecting your mental health.
Right.
So I think that's super important. So got any thoughts on any of that?
Yeah, it's important to note, too, that there are other things that can drive someone down this path, with one notable one being gambling. Because
yes,
it is incredibly similar to alcohol and drug use in how people get addicted to it, you know, the rush they feel, the same type of gaslighting and avoidance in taking responsibility or even seeing the harm in what they're doing. So that's another thing to note. And then I think the last 2 points you made are of the utmost importance. Don't destroy your own mental health trying to help someone. That cannot ever be the right thing to do.
Because now you have two damaged individuals.
Right. Yeah, very, very tough. But it's important just to be aware of your own mental state, and setting boundaries and expectations, like you mentioned, is of utmost importance.
You have to. And, you know, it's really important that when it's happening, a lot of times there's a certain amount of maybe denial where you don't see it. I know some people that I know, they have a type. Okay, so, and this is more interpersonal relationships, but they have a type of person they're attracted to. And sometimes those types of people have those personalities, or have the addictive personalities, where, as it pertains to drinking or drug use or gambling, as you mentioned. That's a good one, where they're addicted to that type of person. And then if they've had enough of that person, they move on to the next one, and that next one is kind of the same way, and the next one's kind of the same way. And it's hard to break that. But at some point, once again, when it comes to your own personal mental health, you have to do it. You have to do it.
Yeah.
And it might even be a good idea for people in that realm to seek support in that, okay, why am I always being attracted to people like this? And because there may be things, maybe deep down, maybe from childhood, who knows, because you have to kind of drill. You have to drill deep sometimes.
Right.
And you have to figure out, why am I doing this? Why is this repetitive for me? And then just kind of go through that journey and have a therapist help you go down that path to, you're maybe attracted to these types of people because of this, this, and this from what you've told me, so on and so forth. Here are some things that might be helpful for you.
Right.
Maybe this is why you're attracted to people like that. So I think that's a super important journey as well.
Right. And there's reasons why mental health professionals and therapists go to school for 8 to 10 to 12 years to learn about all this stuff. It's because they know what they're doing and they're good at it. And we're, I would say, healthily past the point of stigmatizing mental health prioritization.
Yeah.
And just get out and do it. Even if you feel fine, feel normal, if you're privileged enough to have access to mental health care, go anyway.
Sure.
Go anyway. I mean, there could be shit deep down that you didn't even know was bothering you.
Yeah.
And it could relieve you of stresses or anxieties, and especially related to the topic we're speaking on now. If you're dealing with someone who's dealing with these types of disorders, it's better not to do it alone.
Correct.
If possible.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And there's also an important point too. If you're the friend, okay, if you're the friend and you're witnessing this, and it's whether you're the friend of the person that has the addiction, or whether, even more importantly, the friend of the person on the other side of that, do your job.
Yeah.
Be that friend, even to the point where, they might be like, oh, they're not going to listen to me, or I'm scared of ruining our friendship. Well, you're not a good friend if you're worried about losing the friendship because you're going to be telling them the truth about things you're observing, or because you're going to be like, hey, I'm seeing this. I want you to know I'm here for you. Friends do have a certain responsibility too, letting them know to those people that they care for them, but that they're also there and that they'll listen. Like, that's a super important thing,
right? To
realize that in that journey of healing, getting a therapist, those sorts of things are important steps. Or, that other person doing like Alcoholics Anonymous, or, for drugs or gambling or anything, like all of that is part of that journey too. But as a friend, you do have some responsibility in that, even if it costs you the friendship or anything like that, because at the end of the day, you can be like, I think I did the right thing.
Right.
I did the right thing, and I did it because I care.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to make choices like that. It's much easier to simply be a bystander,
right,
and maybe look the other way instead of confrontation, which is always quite terrifying. But yeah, a good friend will tell you the truth, even if it's painful, even if you need to hear it,
Sure. And if they get combative, or, oh, no, you're wrong, or whatever, it's a lot of what we just said, right?
Right.
And if they come at you that way, you have to remember the don't get in the argument part, and just let them tucker themselves out.
Yeah.
Let them fire away or whatever, and just don't get mad, and just let them do that. And at whatever point is best, just be like, okay, well, thank you for voicing your concerns and blah, 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 or thank you for making your points.
Right.
And then just leave it and walk away.
Yeah.
Because you're there for them, and you want them to seek help, and you want them to be better. You want the person with the addiction to be better. But more importantly, the friend part, or not just necessarily friends. You could be a sibling, you could be a cousin, you could be anything like that. Just realizing that, if you truly care for them, you have a part. You have a part. Take your role, And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But you did your part.
Right.
And that's what you need to know.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That was probably kind of deep for a lot of you.
Right. Kicking off the new year with a little bit of advice and, deep convo.
Right. Exactly. And but I think it's important. See, we, in like 10 minutes, we're going to be goofing and gaffing and laughing and all that, and take you on an emotional roller coaster today. You're welcome. But I think it's important. And we started out this show where we were kind of heavily political, but in the United States, they give you content not even every week, every day. It's something new where you're like, oh man, we can break bad on this.
Yeah.
We can definitely make some fun of this. More in the Jon Stewart or Trevor Noah kind of way. We're just not going to sit down here and be like, raw, even though we can. But we swore, it's like, oh man, we don't want to be a political podcast. We don't want to do any of that. And sure shit, we're like 10 episodes in. I'm like, man, all we do is bitch about that orangutan in the fucking White House. I'm like, we need to do something different. And so I think we've been doing that recently. We've been doing things a little bit more lighthearted, sometimes a little deep like this. But I think it's important.
Yeah. You can do both, and we do.
We're versatile.
Yes.
We're incredibly versatile. At any rate, we're going to take a break. We come back. We have a little Carpe DM for you. All right, we are back from our break, everybody, and it's time for a little Carpe DM. That is you fine, beautiful folks sending us your DMs, and then, of course, we read them on the air. If they're in the form of a question, we might answer them.
We could.
We are very capable of doing such things.
I mean, it's season 5. You'd hope we are.
You would think we'd be good at this by now. But sometimes it takes a little bit. It takes a greasing of the wheels, perhaps.
Sure.
Like perhaps having a certain rectangular green piece of paper in my hand might make me go, oh my God.
It's even better if it's got a little blue strip on it.
If it has blue strip, that's great.
Wow.
And we might say, wow, what a great question. I think we need to answer that.
Yeah. Now that the aforementioned wheels have been greased.
Now that they've been greased, we're ready to go.
We're ready to go.
We are ready to go. For sure. Or we could be lying. At any rate, Carpe Diem. So here we go. My first one is from @GibbyGibsonFanClub. Hi, Mark Mo Show. I am the world's biggest iCarly fan, and I am certain you guys are too. Who is your favorite character? Mine is Gibby, in case you couldn't tell.
Fair point.
Yep.
Gibby's kind of a G.
He's a G, and he's maybe my top 2 or 3 for sure.
Yeah.
But I gotta go Sam Puckett. I think she made the show. Sam was freaking hilarious.
I love Spencer. That dude's funny.
Spencer's funny as hell. Like, I look at Spencer and I'd be like, oh, I definitely want to go drinking with that dude. That is a fun night right there.
Spencer, and then the one dude that's got the tacos on the stick all the time.
Oh,
I forget his name.
Right. What is his name?
Yeah,
I can't think of it.
Live research.
I love it. But yeah, like, I picked Sam Puckett because you look at her and be like, she's going to get older and be the most awesome girlfriend to some dude. I mean, she just has that attitude, and she can take it. She will give it. I mean, it's hilarious. And she has a great sense of humor.
Yes.
So she's just a great character, and I think keeps Carly on her toes.
Yeah.
Which I think is important.
Yep. I guess no one's favorite character would be Freddy.
Oh, God.
that little simp.
Yeah, least favorite for sure.
Although, towards the end, there I think the final couple seasons of iCarly, before they rebooted it, there was character progression. There was character growth in all of them. Tebow, by the way, is taco stick guy. Our boy Tebow.
Tebow, that's hilarious. Yeah. But no, even as an adult, because I was grown when you guys were watching it, as an adult, there are certain shows aimed at kids that adults can watch too and be amused or like it. That was like one of them for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I like that show. I thought it was good. But at any rate, I go Sam Puckett, but Gibby's up there, man.
Gibby's up there.
He's a dude, man.
Yeah, definitely got to have Spencer in the top 3, though.
And Spencer. There you go. Yeah. I think we have our top 3 right there. All right. At Private Anthony Rodriguez. Hello, guys. Thank you for making us laugh. Enjoy the show with my friends. What's your take on things in Iran, Venezuela, and Ukraine? Some of us here are pretty worried World War III is coming.
Yeah, well, think about how much money Lockheed Martin and Boeing could make off of millions of deaths. So,
Oh, sure. Why not?
I think Private Anthony Rodriguez, maybe you're just not thinking about the shareholder value of war. You know?
Right.
Why are we so afraid of World War III? We're going to make billionaires a lot richer going to war.
Absolutely. And you also have to think, with all the things going on right now, from the Epstein stuff, mind you, Epstein was a member of the IDF, was a member of Israeli intelligence.
Is that the Mossad? Or whatever that is? Yeah.
He was a member of that. So whether he was a spy in here or what he was doing. But that thing's global, dude.
Right.
So first of all, that thing's global. It's going to take down a lot of people if they are actually allowed to look at everything and everything is released, which they still haven't done, which is a violation of the law. Who gives a shit? Nobody pays attention to the laws.
Crime is legal, yeah.
Crime is legal in Washington right now. And also with the Jack Smith stuff, which is coming out, which, you know, Trump sold secrets to Russia. Wow. Like we didn't know that.
Like, no shit, right?
Like, we didn't know that. The guy's a grifter, right? But all this shit's going on. People can be taken down easily if people in Washington would love to do their jobs. And so what better way? Wow, we need something to divert everyone's attention. Fuck it. We'll blow up this country in South America and take their leader. Whether the leader there is an asshole or not is irrelevant. You just don't do what you just did.
Right. There was no declaration of war by Congress that I recall hearing.
Nope.
Which then would make that an illegal act, I believe.
Well, they bombed an African country recently, too. They're like, oh, yeah, they're doing crimes against Christians. It's like, what?
What are you talking about?
What are we doing?
Right.
What is going on right now? So, yeah.
It's my conspiracy theory side, not that it comes out very often, but there's a part of me that's wondering if there's a World War III or even just some regional war that our dog shit government starts, if they're going to use some type of wartime law that will allow them to bypass the midterms to remain in power. That's my worry. That's
what they're going to do. It's going to be this fucking declaration of emergency or some shit. And Congress will be invalid. It won't matter because they don't do shit anyway. You know, it's just going to be a dictatorship, which is, I think, what they've been trying to do.
Right,
anyway. So,
right.
That's just kind of where we're at, Anthony. So if you are an actual private and you're in the military, I'm sorry. Shit's going to get really shitty for you guys real soon. But hey, just always remember, if you're in the military and you get an order and you go, wow, that order is fucked, don't do it. Don't do it.
That's your right.
That is your right. Don't do it. If you are a general sitting there on your little throne there in the Pentagon or whatever, and you get some order from the White House, hey, I want that done, and you go, wow, that's kind of fucked, don't do it.
Right.
Don't put your servicemen in that fucking position.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. But anyway, hey, Happy New Year. So the next one is from and this a callback to an old sports show we used to have, Jimmy Bag of Donuts.
Oh, wow. Been a while since I've heard that name.
Been a while. Jimmy. Hey there, guys. Missed your sports show. And I'm actually reading it like him. He's definitely a Chicago guy. Thick on that south side. Hey there, guys. I miss your sports show. Do you think the Bears have a chance to get to the Super Bowl? I think they're only missing a mini Ditka.
You might be right. You might be right on
Jimmy.
That one. Insane showing between them and the 49ers. Would have been nice to get the dub, but
it's about as good as you can feel with a loss.
Yes.
Because you're sitting there with an elite team, and you're like, wow, we absolutely had every chance to win that game.
Yeah, if they can just tighten those screws up and win those types of games, I would say yes. I think this year Might not be the end all be all. Not might be the Super Bowl championship year, but it's very important that as sports fans we have patience and we take a good year as a good year.
Right. And we're taking a step in the right direction.
We take these dubs.
You take them, and if you get to the playoffs and you actually win a playoff game, your season was a success.
Right.
Because most people thought we wouldn't even be here right now. I think a lot of people were like, hey, 7 or 8 wins is the right direction, and here we are. Well, they're going to be potentially 12-5.
Right. First winning season in almost a decade.
Yeah. So that's
first playoff game in almost a decade.
Right. And more than likely they're going to face Green Bay in the first round of the playoffs, and if they beat them, Caleb Williams is 3-1 against Green Bay. That is also a dub. So
that's what we love to see.
Guys, this is a step. It's a step in the right direction. Obviously, you'd love to win the Super Bowl, but if you come up short, which they could, because Frisco, all the good teams are in the NFC, man.
Right.
Not to take anything away from Denver, New England, they're really good, but San Francisco, Seattle, Philly, they're all really good.
Right.
They're all really good teams. So. If the Bears run that table, I'm going to say this. Bears fans, it's okay. It's okay to be excited. It's okay to be over the moon. Let people give you shit. Green Bay's not all that. For as many division championships as they've had and as many wins as they've had in the last 20 years, they've still only won 2 Super Bowls.
Right.
That's all. So don't worry, because the Bears are good. They're young. If they come out of this with a Super Bowl dub, oh, man, world's your oyster the next 5 or 6 years.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Right.
It all goes through you now.
Yeah.
And that's exciting shit.
That is.
So get pumped up. Get pumped up, Jimmy.
Come on, James.
It's fine. And we'll see you over there by 67th Street. We'll get that cheesy beef with you, my friend. Last one here from Stoner Stanley, 420. Momo and Allen time. Did a year happen? It's gone and I was not done. What to do? Where is the time when I need time to do things? That is the statement of the year right there. Yeah. I was just thinking.
God bless you for that, sir.
Oh, no doubt. And in whatever product it was that you used to do that thinking.
Yeah, right. That OG Kush really makes the passage of time feel a little strange. I've been
Indeed.
told.
Yes. I'm just gonna say yes.
But we're looking out for you, and hey, man, the passage of time just happens. Just enjoy it.
Right. Yeah. That's what do they always say? It's the one thing you can't get back when it's gone.
Right.
And that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. You blink your eyes and you're 21, you blink your eyes, you're 30, you blink your eyes, you're 40, you blink your eyes, now you're more than half your life's over and you're like, holy shit.
Right.
So all I'm telling you, do whatever the fuck you want to do, Stoner and everybody else. This life's too short. There's a whole bunch of shit we can't control. A lot of shit's fucked. So you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, go take that trip, get in your car, drive somewhere, have a good time, tell someone you love them, all that good shit. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just don't give a fuck, because I don't know about you, I'm almost out of fucks.
Yeah.
To give. I'm really super close.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah. Now we have Aidan's DMs. What do you got, man?
Got some DMs here. I have one from @Mr. Mouth. You lose the ability to say and use a letter for $10,000 per letter you take away. Do you take any or no?
I'm not sure I understand.
So for 10 grand per letter, you use the ability to say, like pronounce and say that letter. Meaning, like, if I didn't want to ever say the letter Z again, I could take Z away and get 10 grand for it. But then, like, the stripy animals would just be Ibras.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Could change your whole vocabulary. I'm thinking I could get rid of the letter Q.
You could probably do Q. Because it's like, if somebody's like, hey, let's do a quiz, you could be like, hey, let's do a test.
Yeah, there you go.
There's always words for another word. So you just have to really become like Joe Thesaurus.
Right. Like, I'm not in the queue to get somewhere. I'm in the line.
Right. So Q is a good one. Z is a good one.
Q, Z.
Or Z if you're in Canada. We love you, Canada.
Right. Couldn't take away any vowels. That would be devastating.
Vowel would be devastating. Hilarious.
Yeah.
But devastating.
Q and Z is 20 grand. And that's pretty nice.
That's pretty nice right there.
Could get rid of the letter X.
Well.
You wouldn't want to be made an example of. Or
you
an
could.
apple.
You could get rid of X and just replace it. So it'd
With
be like
CK.
Hey, baby, let's have segs. You sound like an idiot, but she'll get what you're trying to say.
Maybe I'll just stick with Q and Z.
Q and Z.
I'll just take 20 grand.
That's fair. Because someday you might want to learn to play the xylophone. You just never know.
Which is kind of a runaround because it sounds like a Z, but it's an X. It's an X.
That's right.
Crippy Gru checking in.
Crip, what up, dog?
You black out for 3 days and find yourself on a beach with blood on your hands and a briefcase full of cash. What do you do?
On a beach, not a deserted island.
A beach.
That's fair. Okay.
I would probably first of all wonder how I blacked out. And try never let that happen again. You black out for 3 days, that's something else. Like something happened there.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, because you've lost 3 days. You don't know. You wake up and you're like, what's happened?
Blood on your hands and a briefcase full of cash. I guess I would try to piece together what may have happened. But that's also dangerous if I committed a crime of some sort.
Right.
Maybe I just take the cash and wash my hands and...
Well, and it depends how much cash. We're talking millions. Very easy to just charter a boat to South America, start a whole new life. That money's going to go really far.
Yeah.
So that is definitely a possibility. That's what I'm thinking I'm doing. I'm chartering a boat. See you later.
Yeah. I like that idea.
Yep, because you can charter that boat. Oh, yeah, what's your name? You hand the couple sawbucks.
Yeah.
Be like, my name's Franklin. Franklin it is. Where are we going?
It is.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Just get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Clearly I wasn't conscious. Have I committed this crime?
Sure.
So I shouldn't feel guilty about it.
I agree. Yeah, I'm totally down with that.
Yep, I wasn't there for it. Final DM I received here, Hugo69.
Hugo, what up, dude?
In a world of autocorrect, what words do you still have trouble spelling?
Wow, that's a good question.
I've always had trouble, and I like to think of myself as someone that knows how to spell decently.
Yeah.
But I have always had trouble with those words that have like consecutive C's and S's in different places. Like the word conscience has always been tough for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know which letter goes next. Half the time autocorrect doesn't even help me out. Yeah, conscience is a tough one. When I was a teenager, I had trouble spelling definitely. I would always accidentally spell
I agree with that one.
defiantly. And I'm like, no, that's not the right word I'm looking for. So those two definitely got me. Anything cross your mind?
Boy, oh boy. No, definitely is one.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I know there are a couple, and I can't think of them off the top of my head.
I had trouble spelling
now.
Australia for the longest time.
Really?
Yeah. Like the last few letters, like AUSTR.
Okay.
So I always had trouble with that one as well.
Yeah, I really can't think of any words off the top of my head.
Autocorrect does do a good job, though. Maybe that's why it's tough
I just
to
don't
think
like
about.
when autocorrect corrects stuff that like you want to say.
Yeah.
You know, but then it sits there and it's like, oh, you meant that. Nope.
No, I didn't.
I honestly, I did not.
Right, like it changes a word that's actually a word into a different word. It's like, no, the word that was actually a word that I typed is the word I wanted to type.
That was the one. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that is, man. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of any words off the top of my head.
Yeah.
I'll go with definitely also. I can't think of anything.
Shucks.
At the time. I cannot. That was a tough one. But, yeah. Anyway, if you got a DM, feel free to send them our way. And once again, grease that wheel, baby.
Yep.
We're now on to the other foods. This is a segment where Aidan scours the globe, and I mean scours. And he looks for foods that, well, they're not really great.
Right.
Actually, they're pretty freaking terrible.
Foul.
Smelling, tasting, everything. And I'm interested to see what you got this week.
This week I've got a trio
Okay.
of the same genre. It's something in the 50s they got a little wacky with.
Oh, okay.
Mayonnaise. People got fucking crazy with mayonnaise, putting it everywhere it shouldn't go.
I see where you're going. Because
So-
once you said that, I'm like, I kind of like mayo.
Yeah.
I like it on your average sandwich. I like dipping fries in it. That's a cheat code.
Is that your Fry Guy pro tip?
That's my well, I used to do the Fry Guy. My Fry Guy pro tip: gravy's good. The Brits do the gravy. The gravy is good.
Gravy's good.
Ketchup's okay, although like I'm over ketchup.
Yeah.
It really just for everything. I'm just over it. So I'm not as much of a ketchup guy. Ranch is a pro tip.
Ranch is good.
Ranch is good for fries, but mayo, you might not turn back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
But they did get a little crazy with it as far as recipes go.
All right, yeah, let's hear what you got,
from
man.
the 40s and 50s, and we start off with one. This all comes from a HuffPost article, by the way. I'm sure any of you lovely listeners could find it and see everything that I didn't. I'm not going to mention here today. The first one here: Skippy and Hellman's, a sandwich with peanut butter and mayonnaise.
No. Oh God, dude.
Oh man, yeah. They all combine the peanut butter with mayonnaise. There's the double crunch, which is peanut butter, bacon, pickles, and mayonnaise. There's the pineapple topper, which is peanut butter, mayonnaise, and pineapple. And the lunchbox special, which is just double peanut butter. But why the fuck would you put mayonnaise on there?
Oh God. Oh, that's awful.
Skippy and Hellman's. That's your first recipe you could probably avoid.
Yeah.
The Hellman's Treasure Chest Salad. Here's what that kind of looks like. It's
Dude, awful.
It's a box built out of pineapple, filled with various fruits and Hellman's mayonnaise.
Dude.
You could have just made a fruit salad. You don't have to put fucking Hellman's mayonnaise on all this. Final one I'm going to bring up today is the Cranberry Surprise.
Oh.
Which is a quote-unquote souffle salad, because I guess they called everything a salad back then. So it's a leaf of lettuce with a gelatinized cranberry and nut and fruit jello mold topped with mayonnaise.
Oh.
Because if it wasn't mayonnaise, it was a jello mold in the 50s. And sometimes they did both.
Yeah.
And this time they did both.
Oh, God. Oh.
Yeah.
That's, God.
You can just keep mayonnaise for sandwiches and fries, maybe. You don't
Sandwiches, fries, you don't need to go overboard and just be like...
Don't mix it with peanut butter.
Right, don't do an episode of Chopped. By the way, I would be an amazing contestant because I can open the fridge and be like, holy hell, and come away with an awesome meal.
Right.
I have that ability. But that doesn't mean the first ingredient I'm looking for is mayonnaise.
Right.
It doesn't work that way at all. No, that's really good though. I appreciate you bringing that to the table, and I swear to God, if I see anyone out there eating a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich, we're gonna have problems.
Yeah, I'm not gonna want to go within like 10 yards of those people. I can only imagine how foul that breath would smell.
Oh yeah,
peanut butter and mayo mixed.
Yep, that was going to be a problem. Something that was a problem. Sidebar: we are watching the Bears 49ers game at B-Dubs. There's a table of us, and there was this 49ers guy behind us at this other table. And the first time the 49ers did something real good, yeah, woo, and he's like doing all this shit. And I'm sitting at the table, and I looked at everybody. I'm like, well, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Like they just knew. They started laughing. I'm like, oh yeah, he needs to go.
Right.
and I'm happy to take one for the team.
Yeah.
All right, on to our Frozen guy review. Us single bachelor dudes, we do a lot of frozen meals just because you can toss them in the freezer, forget about them. Weeks later, be like, oh yeah, I'm freaking hungry. Yeah, that'll work. And just throw that in there. It's easy peasy and cheap. And so I tried one. I did a Swedish meatball one recently, and it wasn't super. I had some issues.
Yeah.
I think it was Stouffer's. I can't remember off the top of my head. But once again, in my evaluations, you consider quality with quantity and affordability.
Right.
That's the secret sauce to coming up with this. And so I tried Marie Callender's Swedish meatballs. Much better. And if it was Stouffer's, it may not be Stouffer's, but I'm almost sure it was Stouffer's because I get Stouffer's a lot. The Stouffer's one, little tiny baby testicles, man. That's what those little. It's not a meatball.
You hate to see that.
It's not a meatball.
The Swedes would be offended.
Some rabbit had a big shit. I mean that's the size of this fucking ball.
Right.
And taste wise was mediocre. This, however, the Marie Callender was like twice the size. It was a human testicle.
Yeah.
It was a good sized ball, When you put those balls in your this is not this conversation's not going the right way. When you put those balls in your mouth, it's pretty good. Anyway, they were tasty and meaty. The noodles and the gravy, once again, if something is just super watered down, which can happen with the frozen stuff, not a fan. But if there's a little bit of thickness to that gravy or sauce in a frozen meal, that's a plus.
Right.
So I got that with this. Like the gravy was good. The noodles, for the time you cook it, perfect. Done perfectly. So this is about as good of a Swedish meatball kind of deal that you're going to get in the frozen meal world.
Right.
So it was definitely good. I would highly recommend it for the price and the quantity. I didn't have to have two of them.
Yeah.
One was enough. I was like, oh, okay. It's like, I'm not stuffed, but I'm good till the next meal. That was great. I give it an 8-9.
Nice.
Very close.
That's good.
Very close to the elite level. But what can I say? I enjoy some Swedish meatballs, man.
Yeah. Damn right.
Some good shit.
8-9's a pretty damn good score.
It is. All right. Let's do this. Let's take a break, and we're going to get started with our feature segment. You just made the list. All right, everybody, we are back here on the Mark Mo Show. I'm your host, Mark Maloney, along with Aidan Maloney. And we're now on to You Just Made the List here on the Mark Mo Show. We do this every week. It's our feature segment, top 10 list, 10 through 2, and our big number 1 reveal. And let's see, rules. I always got to check that rule book just in case. Oh, yep, there's the rule. No rules.
Good rule.
That's good. I like it. I wish the FCC would adopt that. Anyway, so this week I thought it was kind of interesting. This week's top 10 college campuses.
That's fun.
It is fun because there are some amazingly wonderful, beautiful campuses. Some campuses that are just incredibly functional, and you can grade it almost any way you want to. So I'm interested to hear what Aidan has to say.
Alrighty, I'll run my 10 through 2. Start off number 10 here. Purdue University.
There you go.
Very fun campus. Very neat. Number 9, I've got Duke on there.
Duke, yep.
Haven't been there myself, but I did enough research to know what's good.
Yeah.
Number 8, Loyola University of Chicago.
Skull Ramblers.
Number 7, I got Vanderbilt on there.
I love that.
Gotta have Vandy. Number 6, I went with Yale.
Yale.
Where the big brain people go.
Okay, so
some of the big brain people.
Some of them, yeah. Now, this once again sidebar. I used to do a lot of business with colleges, and I actually had an appointment at Yale University, which was kind of amazing to be on campus. And when I go to these campuses, I have a big thing for either hats or hoodies. I want a hat or a hoodie from where I go. Kind of like just a collection or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just like I was there kind of thing. And so I'm like, man, I really want like a Yale hoodie or like a cool looking hat or whatever, which I ended up not getting, but there was a reason. So I asked where a bookstore was, and this guy kind of pointed me in the direction. Now, for people in the United States, you know that sometimes these big colleges are not always located in the best places. And you have to be kind of careful where you walk or where you go. Had no idea. Did not do my homework.
Right.
Literally was walking down the street. Seemed pretty normal. Seemed pretty average. And I was like, oh, I think I have to go over one more block. I turned the corner. It was like I was in a completely different city. I was like, oh, this looks all gamey. This looks a little interesting. Things have been well used here.
Right.
I'm like, okay. So I'm walking, and I had a suit on, and this guy literally darted across the street, and this certain individual tried to hold me up. He said, give me your wallet. And Maloney's have this quick wit ability. It's in our DNA, my friends.
Yeah.
So I immediately said, I laughed at him. I laughed and I said, ha, that's great. You're holding up an FBI agent. Let me get that wallet for you. And as soon as I reached my pocket, guy ran away.
Yeah.
And I just start going. And then my laughter turned to a nervous laughter. I'm like, I can't believe that shit worked. I'm going to go back where I came from. And I immediately left and did not get that hoodie or hat. But yeah, University. There you go.
God bless.
God bless.
Number 5, USC. Gotta get Southern Cal on there.
Yep.
Number 4, I'd Washington State University.
Go Cougs.
Where the Cougs are.
Everything's uphill, by the way.
Everything's uphill. Yeah. Kick you into good shape, though.
Good God.
Number 3.
Died.
Yeah, right. UC Santa Barbara. They just put the university right on the ocean.
Why not?
Beautiful. And number 2 on my list is UCLA.
Yep. Gorgeous city campus. I've been there. But now you know why UCLA has to drive 45 minutes to play in the Rose Bowl, because they're city bound and there's just nowhere to put a stadium.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is unfortunate, but it is a beautiful campus. Was that number 2 you said?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go with mine. No honorable mentions this week, but number 10, Indiana University down in Bloomington. Very attractive campus. They have these limestone gate thing where you kind of go in. It's really neat, and a big road that goes in the middle, and just very nice. Number 9, San Diego State University. A lot of these mission-style buildings with white stucco facades and red tile roofs, which actually blend really well with like the city's architecture. And then every path has palm trees and flowers. So
That's cool.
It's beautiful. We both had the same number 8, Loyola University Chicago, right on Lake Michigan. Beautiful campus. They do a fantastic job. And they got bunnies. There's bunnies all over the place, and they put bunnies out there. And what do bunnies do? Bunnies like to fuck each other, and so bunnies made more bunnies. So when you're walking around campus, it's these well-maintained lawns and these old turn-of-the-century buildings and very cool stuff, along with some modern buildings. It's a really kind of an interesting blend right on the lake. And bunnies.
Yeah.
So you gotta love it.
A little bit of everything out there.
Oh, no doubt. Number 7, Harvard University in Cambridge. I was there. Kind of this combination of Romanesque and Colonial Revival, Federal, Victorian Gothic, Greek Revival, all these old, cool-looking buildings. And not far from Boston, which is awesome. Number 6, Berry College, a small college in Georgia. This quote-unquote small college actually sits on 27,000 acres and has its own mountain.
Wow.
Check out Berry College. It is very neat looking. Number 5, Duke University. Beautifully landscaped, classic architecture, and they have their own forest, Duke Forest. So they got their own forest.
That's cool.
Campus. And I must have been getting kind of tired when I made my notes, because I didn't talk about autocorrect. I didn't put Duke Forest. It actually says
What is it?
Duck Forest.
Duck Forest.
Duck Forest. So,
Duke University, well known for its duck forest.
So
Like one of those bad AI videos, like those shitty synapses of like
so bad.
Duke University, brought to you by ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Famous for its duck forest.
Duck Forest. Oh my god, I was punchy. Okay, let's see what else I totally wrecked here. Number 4, Pepperdine University in California. It's set right on a cliff overlooking the Pacific Ocean. Buildings were designed to complement the oceanside setting using a modern interpretation of Mediterranean revival style. So
That's neat.
very, very, very beautiful. And then we've got Princeton in New Jersey. A combo of Gothic and Neo-Gothic architecture. They designed everything to mimic Oxford and Cambridge University.
That's neat.
And they have this amazingly beautiful garden called the Class of 1936 Garden, which is also there, which is also another word that I messed up. I didn't put beautiful, I put beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I forgot the L. Beautiful.
It's because we don't take no L's, damn it.
We don't take no L's. Yeah, we got rid of L's. So
Yeah.
that's
That's right.
in a world with no L's.
$10,000 for it.
Yeah, oh yeah. And number 2, University of Colorado, Boulder. It's a place we both went to. The architecture, the way all of the buildings seem to blend right into each other and kind of blend into the mountainside. Absolutely beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Just very nice. And kind of a sprawling campus. So there's a lot of green and stuff too. So very cool.
Yeah. Well, your number 2 was my number 1.
Oh,
Colorado
buddy.
University.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Very cool. I was not privy to the weather patterns of Colorado.
You were not.
Which made visiting the campus a little colder than I was expecting. But yeah, it was gorgeous.
Yeah. Yeah, Aidan basically like, wait a minute, these 60-degree days turn into 30-degree
Yeah.
nights? Yes, in or near the mountains. That is exactly what happened.
Shit.
We went to a football game, and I was prepared in terms of my dress. Aidan was not.
Yeah.
Had a very cool leather jacket on, and not a lot else.
Yeah.
Halftime, Aidan shivering, so I'm like, here, take my glove, take my hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great game. And
it was good.
Beautiful campus. My number 1, Stanford University in California. A magazine cited its grand entryway is one of the most beautiful things on the campus. They have this big memorial church, collection of over 170 bronze statues on an 8,180-acre campus.
Damn. That's wild.
It is wild. So there you go. Colorado and Stanford, your reigning campus champions, for sure. That takes us to down the Reddit rabbit hole, and I'm amazed we get Aidan back every once in a while from that rabbit hole.
Yeah,
because you can get lost. You can get lost.
Yeah,
you can get lost. It's like that. What is it in the Marvel universe where Ant-Man goes into the whatever it is?
Like subatomic
world, whatever that world is,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh, you can never come back, and you continue to get smaller and smaller, and so that's Aidan did that. I'm glad he's back.
Yeah, I came back and it's like 5 years had passed and half of everyone was dead.
We're bombing Venezuela. What the hell's going on?
Like, wow, this is nuts. The Reddit rabbit hole. I found a neat little article. 15 body parts you didn't know had names.
Ooh.
Or didn't know what the names of them are. Some of these I am aware of, but it could be fun regardless for the lovely listeners out there. The philtrum.
Okay.
Is the dip above your upper lip. Little dip there.
That has a name.
The philtrum.
The philtrum.
Yeah.
My goodness, my philtrum is awfully itchy. Check, please.
Yeah, right. And then there's the lunula, which is that little half moon, that little lighter half moon.
Oh, under your nail.
On your nail, yeah. Which is kind of fun because it sounds similar to lunar, lunula.
I just assumed that was the glue that holds my nail on.
Yeah, well, it's got a name.
It's got a name.
The glabella is the space between your eyebrows. Unless you're, what's his name, Anthony Davidson, and then there's no space between your eyebrows.
Oh, right, you just have a unibrow.
Yeah,
yep.
A really good look for him.
It's a solid look.
It's unique. Good for him. The hallux.
The hallux.
That's true. That's the name for
I broke my hallux once.
Yeah, big toe.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what I did. Yep.
Yeah, broke the hallux.
Broke the hallux.
And you hate to see that.
Oh, you
Doesn't
do.
sound very pleasant.
It is not.
The pinna. Pinna
What
is
about
the,
my pinna?
The pinna is the outer shell of your ear.
Oh,
Yeah, that's your pinna.
okay.
Not to be confused with the weenus, which is, of course, that little bit of your elbow.
The little bit of your elbow.
Yeah. The next one I've got here is the canthus. It's where your eyelids meet. You know?
What?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
That's a thing.
Wow.
And it's got a name. The columella is the strip between your nostrils.
Oh,
Right above the philtrum.
right above the philtrum.
Yeah.
Huh.
The perlicue is the gap between your thumb and finger.
Oh, a perlicue.
Perlicue.
How about that?
Very
Hey,
fun.
perlicue?
Tragus is the tiny flap near your ear hole.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Tragus.
Wow. Okay.
All of these are real. You can look these up. I'm not fucking around. Half of them sound like fake names. But this is real. Uvula, I'm sure we're all familiar with that.
Yeah, we know that one.
Little funny punching bag in the throat. Nathion is the lowest part of your chin. The little Nathion.
Oh. Okay.
You've got the Nasian, which is the dip between your eyes.
The dip between my... Oh, that thing. Right there.
Your Nasian.
Ah,
Similar to the word nasal, I believe.
okay. Fair enough.
Axilla is the fancy term for your armpit.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
I always thought that was the fat Godzilla.
Axilla.
Yeah.
Triple.
Axilla.
Dude, this guy's crazy.
Shoots fire out his ass. You're welcome for that idea,
Yeah.
Hollywood. Run with it. Go for it.
We'll just take 10%. Sternum is that bone in the middle of your chest, of course.
Yeah.
It's the thing that flippy flops around whenever you get the hiccups. And then the number 15 on this list of 15 is the zygoma, which is the actual name for your cheekbone.
What is it? Zygoma?
Zygoma.
Zygoma.
Sounds like a bad guy in like Street Fighter or some
Totally
shit.
does. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No
Oh
doubt.
no, it's zygoma. Run.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so fun names. They will be on the test.
They will be on the test? Awesome.
Damn it.
Yeah. I'll have you know, I take the test every week. Giraffe, man, woman, TV. I've passed it 4 times in a row. Why are you taking it 4 times? You keep
Right.
acing it, homie. Don't you think a doctor would be like, bah, he's fine. He
Yeah.
just keeps acing this test. We keep making him take it because we're just bored.
Right.
Oh, good Lord. Well, every once in a while we sleep. We put our little heads down and we get all snuggy and we sleep.
Snoozing.
But while we were sleeping, we missed something. Like bombing Venezuela.
Oh no.
Yeah, you know, it's just like we wake up in the morning, he's like, wait, we blew up what?
Why the fuck we do that?
But perhaps we missed other things. Missed a TV show, missed a YouTuber, missed a book, missed a whatever. Aidan's going to find out. He's like, yo, guys, you missed this. You better check him out. So who did we miss?
We missed another YouTuber
Ooh, okay.
that I think everyone was sleeping on and should wake the freak up.
Okay.
A channel called Stuff Made Here.
Stuff made here.
Stuff
okay.
Made Here. And believe it or not, the dude makes stuff there.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the
Yeah, that
whole-
would disappoint otherwise.
Right. He's got some kind of engineering and technology background, and some huge warehouse and garage where he does all this crazy stuff. The stuff he makes there, of course.
Okay.
And the videos are just so cool.
Yeah.
For even if not like you're not a huge fan of like science, or if it's not your favorite subject, you're not being taught anything necessarily. Right. You can learn from it, but it's more so edutainment, entertainment kind of deal. Some of his most recent videos, he made auto aim for mini golf.
Oh.
So he essentially turned the club into this mini robot that knows where the hole is, knows which angle you're pointing at, and while you're swinging, it'll adjust the club face for like 100% accuracy.
That's it right
Yes.
there. My guy.
He made this video where he took like days and days to machine the perfect brownie pan.
The perfect brownie pan.
Perfect brownie pan for anyone that doesn't like the edges of brownies.
That guy's doing the Lord's work right there.
Yeah. He made the world's smallest yet functional bike. And it's like, I don't know, it's no more than like a foot tall. But he took like 50 hours to try and figure out how to ride it.
Did he do it?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, the wheels are like, I don't know, no larger than like a can, you know. And some of his most popular videos, he built this entire wall that has a basketball hoop on it and all these pulleys and machines and stuff.
Right.
Meaning you can never miss. You shoot the basketball anywhere near the wall, the hoop will move to get the ball in the net. And like change the angle of the backboard so no matter the velocity or angle you threw it at, it still goes in the hoop. Super fascinating.
That's awesome.
Similar to the mini golf one, he made a pool stick that auto aims for you, which is very cool. An auto aiming bow. So like the little skeet targets that like fly up in the air. He made a bow that you just pull back. It'll auto aim. You release it. It'll hit the target. Like it'll plot where the target's moving.
Mm-hmm.
How much, like how quick the arrow is going to reach it, and it'll like 100% hit.
Wow.
So very, very fun and cool videos.
Imagine if they, he's created that and then he creates like 10,000 of them and then creates a time machine and goes back to the Native Americans and be like, use these guys. You're going to be just fine.
Check this shit out.
Check that out. Yeah, that thing's going to do a Yui and smack that kernel right there.
So very, very cool stuff made here. Worth a watch.
I love it. That's amazing. So check that out. And hey, let's take a break, and we'll move on to the final couple of segments that we got going on. We're going to do our beer review, and then, of course, finish up with the world of weird news. All right, we are back, and we're in the home stretch here on the Mark Mo Show. We are now on to our beer review, and we have a little something from Lagunitas.
Damn right.
What do we got, man?
During the official beer review, the Lagunitas Brewing Company makes a return. We have tried some of their brews before, but not this one in particular. They are, of course, out of Petaluma, California. Hazacus Maximus.
Ooh, awesome.
Is the name of this one. It is
I think he invaded France.
God bless him for that.
Mm-hmm.
It is an Imperial Hazy IPA, 9% ABV. Damn near jet fuel in the beer world. 65 on the IBU scale, so definitely, by their standard, has some bitters to it. As far as Lagunitas has anything to say, quote, this colossally hazy IPA has big, juicy grapefruit bursts with hints of orange sherbet and ripe stone fruit flavors, all balanced by a touch of resinous terps from our pals at Abstracts.
Ooh, all balanced as things should be.
Perfectly balanced.
Perfectly balanced.
So we'll rate this on a scale from 0 to 5 on how much we like it. We're drinking it out of a can today, and we'll give you some flavor notes as we do.
That's good for you, baby. Whew. Oh, man, you get the citrus right away. That smacks you right in the face.
Quite aromatic.
Woo! All right, let's go.
Sláinte.
Okay.
God, that's wonderful.
I like it.
Citrusy, doesn't punch the throat.
Does not.
With any hop bitterness. That's probably the haziness to it.
Right.
Yeah, definitely a bit of grapefruit. It is. I kind of get what they're saying with sherbet. I get some creaminess in there.
Yep.
Absolutely. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It is not bad at all.
That's really nice.
It makes me happy.
Yeah.
It smells good. Very easy on the palate.
Yeah. Probably something you don't want to have like 3 or 4 of with how strong it is. Might get a little tanky.
I have 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Or 10.
Or 10, 12.
But look, see, I can handle us and alcoholics. I no matter, it's a can of bottle. I just do it. No, it's good.
Right you are.
Right you are.
Yeah, that is quite damn good.
Yeah, I like it.
I think on a scale to 5.
Ooh,
That's tough.
it is tough.
That's tough. I'm going high. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to put it in the elite tier. I don't think I'm going in the 4s, but I will go 3.75.
I was going to put it at 3.5.
Yeah.
Now, for me, that's a pretty good score for an IPA because I'm not an IPA guy, really.
Yeah.
So as long as I don't get that lingering on the tongue after you've had the sip, which sometimes you get from that IPA, whether it's that hoppiness or whatever it is,
Yeah.
like, I enjoy it. It, like, the one thing that comes to mind is Malort, because, like, Malort is a shot you take, and the shot itself is fine, but then it just, your tongue feels like you just licked Pine Sol's asshole.
Yeah.
For like the next 10 minutes and it won't go away.
Yeah.
In some IPAs I get that, like you take that drink and then it just sits there for a while. Did not get that with this.
No.
Definitely got the citrus. And overall pretty smooth, pretty enjoyable.
Very
9%
smooth.
hot.
Yeah.
3.5.
3.5. Solid for someone whose first choice is not IPAs.
Correct. Absolutely.
Let us know in the comments what you're enjoying today.
For sure. And by the way, flavor profiles for this, I did hazy, grapefruity, and citrus.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that is definitely what that is. Yeah, and by all means, like Aidan said, if there's certain things you enjoy, maybe a beverage we have yet to try, share that with us on the socials. Aidan Maloney, Mark Maloney, Maloney Media. Our shows, of course, you can find us. So send us your comments or DMs. If there's a beer you want us to try, we're happy to do it.
Damn right.
Yeah, that was definitely some good stuff, though. That brings us to the finale, which is the World of Weird News. And mine's very brief.
Succinct.
It is, but I think it's fun. And it brought back some memories for me. World of Weird News from Key West, Florida. In the 1930s, a ship captain gifted Ernest Hemingway a 6-toed kitten named Snow White, sparking a feline dynasty. Her polydactyl trait, extra toes on the front paws, were passed down through generations, creating a living legacy still present in Hemingway's Key West home. Today, roughly 50 cats roam the property, because just like bunnies, cats do. Roughly 50 cats roam the property, many carrying the rare 6-toed gene. Each is named after a famous figure, and they freely explore the gardens, sunlit corners, and rooms where American literary history was written.
That's cool.
Polydactyl cats, valued by sailors for balance and instincts, became closely associated with Hemingway. The Key West colony preserves this unique mutation and serves as a living reminder of literary history and the special bond between humans and their pets.
That's neat.
How about that?
That's super cool. Did you ever see any of those cats when you were down there?
Not only did I see those cats when I was down there, we had one of those cats. Me and my buddy Andy, when we lived in Wrigleyville, he had a cat. And his cat was named Thumbs. Because he had plenty. And he was a mutant. But he was a dog cat. He was a cat that was excited when you got home, jumped around, played fetch. It was just a dog cat.
Those are great.
Oh, yeah, and we like to do catfishing. He just tied a little catnip toy on a string, and he used to hang out in the bottom of his bed, which if you left my bedroom door open, which had 2 doors, and then his bedroom was the next bedroom, and you leave his door open, you could see into the bedroom and see his bed. So what we'd do is we toss the line in under the bed, and then we'd go back in the living room, and we'd wait, and we would pull, and we'd pull. Bam! We'd get one on the line, and we'd reel him in. It was great.
That's fun.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. I've got a story here from UPI. Bus companies' most unusual lost and found items include a dino suit. Someone just lost on the bus. Someone
lost a dino suit.
Yup. Story from the 2nd of January. A British bus company revealed that the most unusual items to wind up in its Lost and Found last year included a box of fortune cookies and an inflatable dinosaur costume. The Oxford Bus Company said its customer service department logged a total of 4,387 lost and found items in 2025, and just over 1,000 of those, about 23%, were indeed returned to their original owners. The transit company said the most unusual items to cross the customer service desk included a bag of rubber ducks, a box of fortune cookies, and an inflatable dinosaur costume. They also noted they had a baby bonsai tree, a potato with googly eyes, a jar of pickled onions, a whole bicycle tire.
Oh, wow.
A 22-pound bag of rice, several Nerf guns, and a yoga mat covered with inspirational quotes. Quote, essentials such as keys, mobile phones, umbrellas, purses, and wallets are among the most common items found, but there's also several unexpected ones too, says Andy Morrison, head of digital and customer experience at the Oxford Bus Company. Misplacing a personal item can be a stressful experience. We use technology to help make it easier for people to get their belongings back. We use the end of the year to highlight the unconventional ones and remind people that we keep these lost items. Morrison said any items on Oxford buses can be claimed or sent to their owners in the mail, encouraging people to use their Not Lost service to help find things. Some of the more bizarre finds in 2024 included a suitcase full of retro adult magazines.
Oh my God.
A jar of raw chicken. And in previous years, they found a bar stool. Someone lost a whole bar stool on the bus. A roll of Donald Trump toilet paper.
Oh God.
A guitar, skis, and a wet floor sign.
Holy shit.
I don't know how the hell you lose a wet floor sign on a bus, but that's pretty awesome.
How do you lose 22 pounds of rice?
22 pounds of rice.
That's a big ass bag of rice,
That's a
man.
lot of rice.
That's like restaurant grade bag of rice,
Yep.
man. That's a lot of freaking rice.
That's a lot of rice.
Holy shit. Wow.
Inflatable-
Barstool.
Yeah. The inflatable dinosaur costume got me. I was like, that's so fucking funny and unique.
It really is.
How do you lose that on the bus?
I have no idea. Hey Peter, what's the matter? Why you look so sad? As I left the pub and I had a bar stool. I know I had it.
Where it went?
When did it go? Yeah, I don't know.
Right,
Man. How do you do that?
Can you be shameless enough to be like, yeah, that was my bar stool. I'm
yeah.
coming to get it.
Hi guys. Yep, I'm the American. Do you have my bar stool?
I was going to take it back home with me on my flight.
Hey, hello, mate. Yeah, that checks out. Here you go.
It's my carry-on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's crazy. All right, back to the world of weird news. Good stuff. And that concludes our first Mark Mo Show, 5th season, number 1. And appreciate each and every one of you. We appreciate you listening in. Please like and subscribe and share and all that good stuff. If you like what we're doing here, check out his gaming channel, Aidan spelled the right way. Check out our collaborative gaming channel, which is AK219, Guys Being Dudes. I don't know what we're going to do next, but that'll be coming up. So keep an eye out for our latest of that. I know he's got some new gaming content coming as well. And like I said, the radio show's almost done. We only have a few left. You can catch that on WVLP.org, or you can catch it on the TuneIn app or your handheld device. Maybe Alexa. I've heard you can yell at Alexa, and she'll play it. Well, you probably shouldn't yell with the way AI is going.
Right.
This world's going, you'll probably have that robot from iRobot knock on your door. Hi, I've noticed you've asked for a radio show. Nope, wasn't me.
Yep.
Wasn't me. Bye.
Palantir is going to send you an email. You yell at Alexa one more time.
One more time. Don't do it.
It's like, maybe, shit.
Maybe gently suggest that she play after hours.
Kindly.
And maybe she will. At any rate, that concludes this podcast for this week. Once again, thanks again for listening in, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.